I've always loved watching ghost videos on YouTube, but I never thought I would be making one myself. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this story is about a ghost that appears in my phone camera, and it started off really innocently. Back when I was filming for my first ever YouTube video, I got an email from somebody who said she had seen something weird on my Instagram video. So, this was a video that I filmed of me dancing at the beach with my friends, and it was a sunny day. It wasn't even any wind. And in the video, there's a second where you can see something fly across the frame really quickly. It looks like some kind of dark mist or cloud. But obviously, since it happened so fast, we all just kind of assumed that it was a bird or something and didn't think too much of it. However, she insisted that it didn't look like a bird to her, and that it looked more like some kind of transparent humanoid figure. At first, I just kind of laughed it off, because I could only imagine that I would have accidentally caught a ghost on camera. I mean, I didn't even believe in ghosts. But then other people started commenting on the video saying that they saw the same thing and it became kind of a running joke. Everybody kept looking out for the ghost in all of my videos, and it was always fun to find something new to blame when something strange did appear in the footage. But then that's when things took a turn for the worst. One time I was filming in a public bathroom, and when I played the video back, there was a set of eyes staring straight into the camera. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but I was already kind of creeped out by the fact that I'd filmed this dancing video and people still insisted that there was a ghost in it. And then I had this bathroom video where the camera clearly panned down to reveal these eyes. It was a very quick movement, almost like a blink. I remember sitting there trying to figure out how on earth this happened. Like, how does a phone camera just randomly pan down? And I don't have the best eyesight either. So I'm not sure if I would have noticed if I was unactively looking for the ghost. A couple weeks later, I was hanging out with my friend Ella, and we were just messing around with my camera, and I started filming her while she was pretending to be a zombie. And as I was watching the video back, I saw that there was a face pressed up against the screen. It was pale, and it looked like it had no nose. This was pretty much my breaking point. Like, I started to feel sick to my stomach because I knew that Ella and I were both looking at the screen at the same time. So it wasn't possible that she had done this without me noticing. We also checked the camera settings, and there was nothing there that could have caused this. Nobody messed with the settings either. It was literally just me, Ella, and my phone. So I asked everybody on Twitter what I should do, and a lot of people told me to try putting salt around my phone. So I bought a big bag of sea salt, and I put it in a bowl, and I put the bowl right next to my phone on my desk. But the next time that I looked at my phone, there was a giant spider in the bowl. I hate spiders. So of course I screamed and threw the bowl across the room, and it smashed on the wall. From then on, I refused to film anything in my room, and I started taking my phone to the basement anytime I wanted to record a video. But then one time I forgot to grab my tripod, and I left my phone propped up on a box instead. And when I went to check on it, there was another face pressed against the screen. This one had darker skin, and it had really sharp teeth. Then it disappeared after a second, and my phone fell off the table. If you're wondering if I actually cracked my phone, no, it was fine. But at this point, I was convinced that my phone was haunted. There was no way that I was going to continue making YouTube videos with how unreliable it was being. So I stopped posting for a few months until I finally worked up the courage to take my phone back upstairs. I put it in my closet, and I pushed the door shut. And then the moment that I stepped away from the closet, there was a handprint on the mirror. I immediately opened the door, and the handprint was gone. Obviously, I freaked out, and I started frantically searching the internet for help. And I found this website called Ghost Phone Fixer, apparently. You need to remove your phone's SIM card and memory card, plug it into a bowl of rice, cover it with salt, and leave it overnight. I followed these instructions exactly, and I woke up the next morning feeling super refreshed. Like I was ready to take my phone back and make some videos. But when I plugged it in, it wouldn't turn up. I tried pressing the power button, but it didn't work. I tried charging it, but it still wouldn't turn on. And at this point, I started to panic because I thought that I had just spent all that time for nothing. But then finally it turned on, and it brought me to this screen that asked me to set it up like it was brand new. Of course! I was worried that all my videos were going to be lost forever. But then I remembered that I had uploaded them all to my computer. So it was only my photos that I had taken on my phone that were gone. Luckily, my friend Ella had most of them saved on her phone, so I was able to get those back. In hindsight, I probably should have backed them up in the first place. After all this, I decided that I was done trying to fight the ghost in my phone. So I reached out to one of my favorite YouTubers and I explained the whole situation to him. He suggested that we do a bit of a paranormal investigation. So he came over to my house with his boyfriend Sean, and they helped me set up a camera in my closet overnight. The plan was that I would sleep in my living room and then we would check the footage in the morning. And while we were setting up, Sean joked around and said, like if a ghost shows up, what are you gonna do? Like throw salt in its face. And then right as he said that, there was this little blue light that appeared on the screen. I don't know if it's relevant, but this was the only time that I had ever seen anything blue. Usually it was just black and white. But anyways, it only lasted for a second and then it vanished. We watched the rest of the footage and there was nothing else in it. So I think that maybe we just got unlucky with the timing of this one blue light that appeared. And ever since that night, nothing has ever shown up on my camera again. Not only that, but my phone works perfectly normal. So I guess the ghost is finally gone? I know this sounds totally insane, but I swear on my life that all of this really happened. Like I have sent my messages and emails to prove it. I'm telling this story now because I am just so curious. If the ghost is still in my phone, I hope that it will show up again. And I hope that it will show up soon because I am actually really scared to use my phone. Thank you guys for listening to my story, and please let me know if you have any theory. I was thinking that maybe it was some kind of glitch or bug in my phone, but I don't know because that seems kind of unlikely. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, please comment down below if you want me to start posting again. I feel like I was getting better at editing and I really enjoyed making videos, but I just can't handle the stress of my phone randomly messing up anymore. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide. I hope you have a good day and bye.